Hey everybody, I'm Ebony. This is Ebonee's Creativity. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel. Today I will be doing another furniture flip. If you've watched a few of my previous videos, you know I'm flipping furniture for a profit. So this is the next piece that I'll be working on. Here's the original ad that you're seeing on the screen now, and it is pretty beat up, but you will see how I transform this from beat up to beautiful with just a little bit of TLC and imagination. So if you'd like to see how I transform this piece, please keep right on watching. Here is this piece in its original state. There's not that much wrong with it. Just a few areas on here which the sander will surely take care of. Nothing too bad, no real body damage. So I would say, to be a very old piece, this is in pretty good condition. Yeah, here is this piece in its original condition, and as we know, each piece comes with its own little hiccups. This one did not have any presents in it like the past few dressers did. I've already opened the drawers, and but this third drawer here, it does not have a stop mechanism to where it won't go into the body. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to fix that. But here is this piece in its current state, and let's go ahead and get working on it. As always, we are starting out by sanding, and so here are a few clips of me sanding. Sorry that you guys are watching me from the inside, but I didn't feel like bringing everything out just yet. I was trying to see what the weather was going to do, but I did get a few clips of me outside sanding, so hopefully those will suffice. Here you go. Hopefully this suffices, and I'm just kind of showing you up close my sanding process. So this probably took me about 30 minutes in total. So here's what she looks like all sanded. Not bad at all. And now I have my bucket here. I have alcohol, and I have cleaning vinegar and a microfiber towel, and I am going to wipe her down, get her all cleaned up, bring her back in for paint. So here I am making my little concoction. I don't like to use anything too harsh, so because sometimes that will change the way the paint adheres or the color of the paint and things like that. So I just have some pretty natural stuff here, nothing too harsh, and I'm just gonna wipe it down and look for any imperfections that I might have missed the first time, any areas that I missed while sanding, anything like that. I want to make sure that it is as good as possible for as far as the painting surface goes. I know that some furniture flippers like to leave the drawers in when they paint, but I like to take my drawers out when I paint, so that is what I'm doing here, as well as removing the hardware. I found a way to fix the drawer. You can see that this is the original hardware. I just used some thumbtacks, and they're in there sturdy, they're not moving, and that's all it took to mimic these pieces and to stop the drawer from pushing back in. So right now I am about to get started painting, and this is how I do the drawers. I just put them all around my deck. Here's the paint I'm using. The color is Mineral and the brand is Waverly, which you can find at your local Walmart. It's a really good chalk paint and it's pretty cheap. so I like to use this. I know that when you're first starting to flip furniture, there are a lot of things that can seem overwhelming using tools and stuff like that. So I know a lot of other YouTubers who do videos flipping furniture use a lot of things that seem inaccessible. So I just want to make sure that I'm using things that you can find locally, nothing that you have to click my link to get, nothing that you have to order and wait for shipping. So hopefully this will help you aspiring flippers out there go ahead and get started. Here is what, oh Lord, it's all kind of shadows. But here's what this looks like after one coat. So, and here are the drawers. And here's the other ones. I did notice the little area here that I did not notice before, so I'm going to put a little wood filler in there, and then hopefully on the second coat that will smooth itself out. Ideally, you'd want to do this kind of stuff before you start painting, but I didn't notice this one until afterwards. So I'm just using this DAP plastic wood filler that you can find at Walmart, filling in the hole and then sanding. Okay, so here is the drawer pull that I decided on. I cannot read, I think Swedish, wherever IKEA is from, but that's where these are from. And they come in a couple different lengths, but this one is 23.5 inch. So this is what they look like. And I'm going to spray paint them gold because I think gold would look better with the piece. Here is the hardware for the two smaller drawers at the top. And just like last time, the holes are not the correct distance apart, so I'm going to patch them using this and my putty knife. Filling these holes is something that I would have typically done before I started to paint, but I had an initial idea of what hardware I wanted to use, and then I saw the IKEA hardware and I really wanted to use it for this project, so that's why you see me refilling these holes kind of retrospectively instead of doing it with my initial prep work. So I have a second coat of paint on here, and I know this is really dark. Sorry about that, but day is turning into night shortly, and I'm trying to get some footage for you. So this is what the second coat looks like. I have these drawers over here waiting for the wood filler to dry. While I waited, I went ahead and spray painted all of the hardware, so here's what that looked like. So in this clip, I've just finished sanding the wood filler down, and I think it turned out pretty good. Thank God this paint is very forgiving, so you won't even be able to see all this once I do my 2 coats of paint. But now I am prepping to install the new hardware and drill the holes. So in a previous video, I showed you how to use a template made out of a regular piece of notebook paper to find your placement for your holes when you're putting in new hardware, but this time I just decided to do it the old-fashioned way by measuring and marking. All that's left to do now is to reassemble everything and to add a top coat, but I did want to pop in and request that you subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment, like, and share. So without further ado, here is the finished product. I really love how this turned out. I think this is one of my favorite furniture flips that I've done here on my channel. So let me know what you think about it. Leave me a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye y'all.